Hey everyone, Matt here. In this episode of C++, which is episode 7, we're going to learn what vectors are. So, what a vector is basically a multiple variable user. So you can say, for example, you want a lot of variables. So you can do A1, A2, A3. And let's say you need 100 variables. So what you can do is, instead of doing this, you can say A100. That will create 100 variables, and you can say sin A1. Then you can say sin A2, and then you can also say cout A2. It will show the second one. Let's see. 1, 2, and it will show 2. Wonderful. Now, a few things that you can do with this thing is, first, how to allow the input user to do stuff with them. So let's say int I equals 0, obviously. Then we say sin n. Then we say sin, and then we also say int a. We've also actually declared it, and then we can say while I smaller than n, sin I sin a of I plus plus, and this will allow us to read actually, and yeah, there you go. This will allow us to read, for example, 5 numbers, and it will allow us to read them. As you can see, it allowed me to read 5 numbers. One thing to keep in mind is that the vectors begin from 0 and end at n-1, this thing. I believe this thing, at its most, it can be 255, I believe. Or, no, 255 for the moment. Alright, this is wonderful. Another thing that you can do is create the sum of n numbers. So we can say int n sin n, int sum, dot and comma, and then we can say, oh yeah, sum equals 0, by the way. And then we can say sum plus equal a of I, dot and comma. And that is very useful, because you can say, for example, oh yeah, I forgot something, cout sum. And this will allow us to read, for example, 3 numbers, and I want 100, 200, and 300, and you see that it shows 600. Anyways, that's it for today. See you in the next video.